Well, hey guys, what's
Scared
up?
the shit out of me. I just sat down.
What's up? How's everybody doing tonight?
Oh my gosh, so Crazy Ivan's excited.
He's like, no, but yes. Yes, crazy. All right, so crazy, go ahead and type. I'll explain to everybody what's going on. So, Mr. Crazy, Mr. Ivan, I'm going to need your number 1, 2, and 3 pick. Okay, I don't need number 10 yet. Get ready for number 10. But I need number 1, 2, and 3 from you. Okay? Everybody can hear me. My audio is okay.
Let's wait for him to do it before I tell you mine.
Okay.
Because I don't want him to copy.
Well, maybe he don't want you to. Maybe I don't want you to copy him.
Trust me, he wants to copy me.
Oh.
Dude, I just saw an update. It says $5,000.
The prognosticator of prognosticators, Billy, economics and comics.
I purposely.
All right, he said 1 is Teen Titans.
What is that? Cover A or what? What is that?
Sandoval is, I don't remember.
Like if you put Sandoval, I would think that's cover B.
Yeah. It's got red X on it. 2 is Taskmaster, Pepsi Cola Man. I love Pepsi Cola Man. I love the way he's thinking. I love the way he's thinking. Oh, look at Kimberly calling you out. Billy's waiting to see what Ivan picks.
No, I have
3 is ASM 62.
My list is gonna be. I figured if I make my list insane, I might win.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what's happening right now. This is why Mr. Crazy Ivan gave me his top 3 picks, because he is our guest contestant tonight. Crazy Ivan, maybe he can be crazy enough to win $5,000. Because the question is not if Crazy Ivan can win that is the question. Can Crazy Ivan win $5,000? But can Billy win $5,000?
So he's doing his 3. Doesn't he have to do all 10?
He will. He will. Yeah, sir. Yes, sir, he will. But I need his top 3 first, because before we go through 10, we're gonna go number 3. So
you want my type 3?
Yes, go ahead and give me your top 3, sir, and then I'll explain the rules again.
Okay, so I think it's a DC blowout this week, pretty much. Well, for top 3. So
okay,
I'm gonna go Teen Titans number 1, cover A. Got it?
Yep.
Number 2 is
Ivan.
Number 2 is cover B.
Oh, shitballs.
And number 3, I'm going with that Harley number 1 cover B. It's sick.
First costume cover of a new costume.
Yeah, what is it? Chew or something? I don't know. It's cover B though.
Yep, Dirt Chew. Okay.
I'm winning tonight. Something. I don't care.
I want you to win so bad. I want to send you $5,000, Billy. I want to give you this money. Okay. Now here's how this works. Every single week, Comics Elite, which is my store, we put up the FOC books. They're finalized Friday, as finalized as they can be based on Diamond and Lunar. They're finalized Friday right around 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening time. Then everybody places their orders. Now, some books have been up for a while. Some books, for example, we've been pre-selling Alien for a while. Alien was FOC last week. We've been pre-selling it for a while. Some books just magically appeared on FOC on Friday. That's the kind of stuff that Billy has to be aware of. What maybe we've been selling for a while. So this,
dude, I have been looking. I've been very busy, but I have spent hours on your site and on all the books that I couldn't see and everything, trying to figure out.
Bro, I hear you. This is like life-changing money for some people. You know what I'm saying? Like $5,000. That's pretty good. So Billy has to guess the top 10 sellers on Comics Elite's website, number 10 to 1, in order by cover. If he does that, runs 10 for 10, he gets $5,000.
Now, what if I missed one?
That's what's going to happen.
What if I miss one?
If you miss, well, I alter the prizes every time we go down a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Every time we go down a little bit, I alter the prizes.
Okay, so how are we gonna? Is he gonna guess his number 10 first or something? Because I don't know how. I think he has to.
He might have to.
So he'll do his first, and then I'll say mine, and then you show it.
Yes. Now, Crazy Ivan is our celebrity guest. Now, I got a little twist here. You ready for the twist?
Yeah.
I always do a twist, right? You're gonna be happy and a little bit mad.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah. What? Get
I
the fuck out of here, dude.
I doubled it. It's $10,000. I am not effing around. I'm 100% drop dead serious. You can now win every week $10,000 if you guess it right. Not if I'm 100% drop dead serious. You know me. You've worked with me for a year. You know I'm good for this. I've talked to Jessica today, who's my chief operations officer at the store. I told her to make sure we have this $10,000 set aside so we can send it to you in a moment's notice if you get it correct. Booyah. It is true. Now, since Ivan is a guest celebrity guesser, he can also win $10,000.
Get the fuck. Yeah.
I'm putting up every week. I shit you not. I am putting up $20K every week if you guys can guess these right. And I want you to win this money, dude. I will get a big giant check and drive out to your house and present it to you like freaking Publishers Clearinghouse or some shit.
Yeah, I don't want you to
And balloons and shit. And I'll be like, that'd be great content. Yep. I'm for real. For real. The stress, I'm done. Okay. So these are all the books that were FOC was due on March 1st. They may not all be releasing on the same day. Sometimes you have to FOC a book early, like a foil book. For a good example, Berserker. Oh, I can't wait to talk to you about Berserker. Did you read that shit?
No. I'm waiting to get them for you. I didn't buy anything else. I didn't want to buy an extra copy because I bought so many for you.
Oh, it lives up to every ounce of the hype.
Okay.
It is so effing good. If you watch my top 10 picks of the week video that was posted yesterday on this channel, it is up there. And it was like my number 2 pick. Number 2, number 3 pick. Enoch is fantastic. Go to your LCS, get Enoch number 1.
Dude, I only could get the second. My store didn't even have it. I had to go to another store to get it.
It's so good. Try to get that first print, guys. The second print, the not first print, they're going to be printed for all of eternity. They'll always be printed, always be available. They're not going to be rare. They may be sold out of not first print now. You can literally order as many as you want to from the website for Bad Idea.
I better sell that now then.
Yeah. If it's anyone paying more than cover price for not first print is a big dummy because the story's fantastic. Get the not first print. Okay,
dude. What's crazy is
Ivan.
Yeah.
It says in his name. Look. Okay, let's go ahead. Ivan and Billinator. Yeah, there's no channel doing this. Dowski Comics. You have an adorable. I hope that's your little kid, not just some random picture of a kid you took from the internet. Grabbed a kid off the street and put him in a costume and said, "Stand in front of this small television." I hope that's your kid. Super cute. But yeah, man, no one's doing this, bro. Billy's always said trying to change the game. I don't know what game we're playing, but I am trying to change the game, yo. All right, Crazy Ivan, what's your number 10 pick? Enoch sold out. Yeah, Far Fan. Yep. Dude, go get Berserker, guys. Get it. The read is so good. Congratulations, effing collector. Look at Billy. Now he's second guessing and third guessing. Look at I can see the smoke coming out of your ears. This is slightly like.
Dude, I've thrown in some weird picks, dude, that shouldn't be in there. I'm trying something.
It's been a very weird week. I will tell you that.
I don't even have aliens on my top 10.
All right, Crazy Ivan's number 10 is Harley Quinn Team Number 1 Amano, which is a very unique cover, by the way. I did like that cover very much.
I liked it too, but I didn't know if it was pre-order. Were you selling it pre-order? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
with
the Carnage regular cover.
Carnage regular cover. All right, here we go, guys. Crazy Ivan picked Harley Quinn. Billy picks Harley or Carnage regular cover, which is cover A, right?
Yeah.
The head cover. Right? The big head cover.
Cover A.
All right, here we go. Number 10 was Pepsi Cola Man. Was number 10.
Get out of here, dude.
Okay, bye.
God damn it.
All right, I'm back. Billy told me I had to go. Was that long enough? Sorry.
Damn, dude.
Sorry, man. Pepsi Cola Man. Pepsi Cola Man was number 10. I think this may be the dumbest hero that nobody cares about. But yeah. There it is, guys. Number 10, Pepsi Cola Man. Now, just so you guys know, I don't alter these. I make a PowerPoint presentation beforehand, and I literally just scroll through the PowerPoint presentation. Plus, if anybody thinks I'm lying, you can kiss off because I'm not going to do that. Okay.
I didn't even put it in there. Mine.
Yeah. So Crazy Ivan thought it was way higher. That was his number 3, actually, for Crazy Ivan.
I hated that
number. That was his number 2, actually. So Crazy, bro. I hate to tell you this, man, but you just eliminated yourself through the whole thing.
Oh yeah, he get the 10.
This is his number 2 pick, and now he can't even win the $100 to pick number 3, 2, and 1. So, Mr. Ivan, I'm so sorry, man.
So he doesn't go anymore then?
He doesn't. He can play along like everybody else. I'm so sorry, Mr. Ivan. Oh, I feel bad. I made you sad, bro.
Hey, at least you had a chance, Crazy.
You had a great chance, yeah. You had a great chance, and it was a legit pick. It was first cover appearance of this character, right? Second printing, had a 1 in 25 ratio variant going for it. I can totally get your reasoning, bro. I do. All right, now Billy, if you can run the gamut of 9 through 1, I will make your prize still $9,000. The price adjusts as we go. There's no formula to this, guys. I just pull a number out of my ass for the rest of these.
All right, I'm going with Iñak Lee Carnage.
Iñak Lee Carnage cover. Number 9. Oh, I'm forgetting my little cool things. Number 9. Can Billy keep the streak? Can he start a streak of $9,000?
Oh, fuck. I'm out now, too.
The Harley Quinn Chew cover.
I'm out. I'm over for me, too.
It is, but I'm still going to give you a way to win money. I want you to win money so bad. I'm going to keep.
How in the hell is that not higher?
It's number 9. You know, here's why I think. Because so me personally, I wasn't digging this cover. I wasn't digging it. I feel like Harley Quinn at this point.
I like it.
So I said this in my preview video too. Harley Quinn at this point should be full MILF status.
Yeah.
Like she's a MILF. I mean, come on.
She's getting younger, you mean?
Probably like 35. You know she's had to have had a couple kids somewhere along the way. They just haven't shown it, right? If she was a real person, she'd have a couple kids, right? I saw something cool. What was that? She would have a couple kids. She's total MILF status, right? She'd have her boobs done because she probably got some money, right, from a bank, robbing a bank or something. She looks like she's 16. I mean, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I was talking trash. I just don't like it very much. Yeah, because we're not pedos. For collector, yeah. There you go. That's why nobody else bought it. I agree. She looks way, way, way too young. Way too young, man. Way too young. Yeah, she reverse aging. Good one, Mr. Woods. I totally agree. Yep, too kiddish. I agree, man. Totally agree. Okay, so Billy, you blew your chance of even $100. However, let's say if you can do 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, that's 5 issues. We'll do $5,000. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So much to choose from. So much to choose from. Yeah, Billy, get that money. She does have kids in the White Knight series, Mr. Reed. Yeah, she absolutely does. She also has a mad crush on Batman, which is kind of weird.
All right, let's do it. I'm going with Spider-Man regular cover.
Spider-Man regular cover. Can Billy start this game and get any kind of a streak going? Let's see if number 8 is, what'd you say again?
ASM.
Is ASM
Cover A.
ASM cover A, which is supposed to be the first interior appearance of the new costume. Let's see what it is.
Damn, dude, my shit's all messed up. I thought for sure that was number 2, almost 100%.
You did. You were calling that for number 2. You pulled that way high. I just felt like this cover wasn't very fire because it is a hero pose, right? Like it's kind of action with the lines, but he's all closed up. You know what I mean? There's not like any. I don't feel threatened by this guy. I feel like what's he gonna do? He's gonna shove his crotch in my face. That's the worst that's gonna happen from this guy jumping down at me. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of this guy. He's got some shiny knives. I don't know where he finds somebody to make red knives, but I mean, good for him to make those red knives. Butts and boobs on the covers, what Sean likes, maybe, but not just that. Hey, Rick James said number 8 was Teen Titans. He called it.
What if I go?
All right, so now if you can go 7, 6, 5, 4, I'll still give you 4K.
What if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just call it there?
So you want to redo your whole 1 through 5, top 5?
I'll do 1 through 5 and then leave it, and that's it.
Okay, go ahead. Recall your 1 through 5 since you know what 1098 is, so you already kind of have a feel for what's been popping and cooking and jamming and slamming this FOC. He's shy and slightly introverted. He's talking about the Red X, not you.
Okay, so here's my 1 through 5, and then I'm done. So Teen Titans A.
All right, number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carnage Gleason.
Number 2.
That was Carnage Gleason.
So number 1 you say is Teen Titan A.
Yeah. Academy. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Number 3, I'm going to go with that 1 and 2 Titans together in one book.
Oh, yeah. The black and white Titans, we'll call it, which is technically the 3rd print.
But it has a 2 inside there?
Yes, sir. You're correct. I know what you're talking about.
Number 4, I'm going with Department of Truth, number 1, 4th print.
Good call.
And number 5, I'm going to do Carnage and Yuckley. And then that's it. I mean, I would do number 6 as Alien Gleason, but.
Okay. All right. I'll still do 4K if you call those. Okay.
Okay. Now, what are we at just for fun?
So just for fun, just for poops and giggles, because I hate seeing your blood pressure rise actively watching you through this camera. I think you're going to have a heart attack. Make sure somebody has 911 on speed dial when Billy's guessing these. So number 7, what do you think number 7 is, Bill?
Well, I would probably do Spider-Man again.
Spider-Man? Okay.
Yeah.
Number 7 is Spider-Man in the mix this week. Carnage cover A. I told you it's a crazy week. Stuff is all over the place. Now, here's another thing that may have been throwing you off a little bit is we've had these Carnage covers up for a very long time for pre-sale. Because as soon as that webhead was released, we had to put it up because everybody and their mother was like, I gotta have the cover.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6. What do you think number 6 is, Bill?
The Gleason Aliens.
Gleason Alien. Good call. That was a very strong cover. Let's see if it came in at number 6.
Oh,
Close, but the wrong alien.
it'll be number 5.
The wrong alien. Inhyuk came in pretty strong this week. This is
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I love it.
yeah, good cover coming out of the darkness. Almost as good as the exclusive cover that was revealed today from Comics Elite.
Oh, what's the deal on that? Well, we'll talk about it later.
Well, this goes on sale. I'll show you. This goes on sale tomorrow.
There it is. It goes on sale on Thursday?
No, sorry. Friday. I'm a dirty liar. I don't even know my own covers. Friday, this beautiful cover from Ryan Brown goes on sale. ComicSEliteComics.com at noon. Don't miss it. There are very, very limited copies of this available. We will sell out of this on the first day, probably within the first 15 or 20 minutes.
Once all you guys go and sell him out, right? If any of you didn't get it after, I might have it. I don't know. Maybe.
We shall see. Okay. So number 5, you called Carnage Inhyuk Lee.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. Let's see. You know what? It'll be a bargain, sir.
Dude, this week has been ridiculously hard. There's so many good books. It's just
super hard, man. Super hard to get in the mind of thousands of collectors and try to see what they're thinking.
There's like 20 books that you like have to get out of that FOC.
Yeah, it was a tough one. Okay, number 5, you called Inhyuk Lee Carnage. Let's see if you are going to start your run at $4,000.
I knew it.
You just missed it, homie. You just missed it. I feel like this should say, in space, no one can hear you scream, because that's like
it looks like exactly like a movie poster or something.
It does.
Right?
It does. You would think this would be like a Boss Logic cover if it was more photoshopped, but it's not. He drew it. So yeah, this is number 5, guys. Number 5. Number 4, you were thinking Department of Truth number 1. Let's see how off you were. Yep, it was pretty good, Buddha. I agree. Let's see what number 4 is. You were barely off on that one. So second Inhyuk Lee cover of a creature coming out of the darkness this week. We have an alien and then we have Carnage. So that's kind of cool.
The alien's way better.
Inhyuk is amazing. Okay. Number 3, you were calling the black and white for Teen Titans. Let's see if that one shows up. Believe it or not, this made number 3.
Okay, I just want to let everyone know, and I'm sure you already know, Sean. I ordered 50 of those.
Oh, shit. Good for you.
I ordered 50 from you.
Good for you.
I don't care what anyone thinks. If there's this is like their shot at Strange Academy. You know what I mean?
There's going to be many first appearances in here. Some of these people probably already are first appearances. I don't know who the weird Iceman girl is. I don't know who the big buff purple hair Batman guy is. I don't recognize a lot of these characters.
What's interesting about the preview is it was saying something about a couple people are like Batman fanatics. So that's probably the group in the back. They just love Batman and everything about Batman. So it sounded really funny.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm super excited about this this Teen Titans. Now, guys, be forewarned here. DC is starting to everything coming out is going to have a first appearance.
Sure.
Pretty soon. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, really, first appearance, don't miss it. They're really hyping it up. So just be cautious. Not every first appearance is something to go crazy on. But I do agree with Billy. I think this one is a good one to go heavy on.
Yeah, this is the only one I did. I don't want to, I bought like 20 Strange Academies ones, and, I wish I bought more. So I said, you know what? Let me go big. Let me use some coupons and stuff and take a chance. If I lose, I lose a couple $100. But if I don't, I'm sure it's going to be highly ordered.
Yep. Okay, number 2, you were saying
It's all messed up now.
which already showed up, and you said Teen Titans Academy, which already showed up. So what could number 2 be? There were a couple that you called that haven't showed up yet. You were trying to say Department of Truth should be in there. Let's see if one of those books is going to make it into the number 2 spot. And it does.
Yeah, and then the Gleason Carnage will be first, probably.
The Department of Truth made it. This surprised me. It made it so high on the list.
You know what's funny? I didn't even order it, and I have it on my list, but I was like, you know what? There's actually something I want to talk about Department of Truth, but let's get to the number 1. If you have a minute, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we sure do. So we actually sold more of the 4th print of this than we did the first print.
Well, yeah, no one knew what it was really at the beginning.
Yeah, so the reason people like these lower prints is because they think it's going to be another Venom 3 third printing kind of a phenomena.
This will be ordered more, I bet.
Yeah, when the 4th print outsells the first print.
It did, huh?
It did. Way did.
That's why I didn't order it.
All right. Number 1 of the week, no surprise. There she is.
You've been selling that for months, a month.
We've been selling all the Carnages for a very long time, and the Alien also has been up there for a while. But when something like this comes out and it just makes a big splash, we have to put it up super fast because people demand it.
Yeah, I get it.
And we sold a lot of these pre-screen 9.8 guarantees as well.
How much do you think? How big do you think the print run is in this?
Pretty big, not as big as the other ones. For our sales, anyway. No, for our sales, it was.
You're talking about the Spider-Man, Gleason?
Yeah, it was a third of the Spider-Man number 1. It was maybe half of the second printing. The third printing in this were probably about very similar. Yeah, it wasn't gangbusters. I mean, it just isn't as fire a cover as the other ones.
I don't know. I really like this one.
I like it too, but the first one really had that kind of an atmosphere to it, if you know what I mean. This one, he's got like a spider in his mouth. I don't like the shade of red they chose. I think if they would have darkened up the red a little bit, just a little bit, it would have maybe changed the mood.
Real Rude 6 is trying to get something for picking the number 1.
There you go. There you go, Chad. Wait for the 6th print. It'll be like the number 1/6 of what I got. Nice.
So I wanted to talk. Well, I don't know if you have another announcement, but I thought I'd talk a little bit about my thoughts about Department of Truth.
Yeah, let's do it because there's a couple things I want to mention too. Go for it.
I like Department of Truth, right? I think it's great.
I also like. Have you read all of them? Are you caught up on it?
No, but I haven't read all of them. I got the trade so I could finish up, but I read the first couple.
Okay.
And I don't have much time, but so I was thinking about it speculation wise, and since I opened up the new shop store and everything, I was like, I gotta like part with things, right? You know?
Yep.
And so I dumped it all. I put my 1 in 25s, I gave a little bit better price break than eBay, you know. I put my number 1s up, slabs, they sold. Of course I'm trying to build a business, but in my mind, I was like, it's pretty hot right now. How long will it be hot? And I mean, how much higher can the price go for something that's picked up? And it's a good story, but it's not like the first appearance of Spider-Man. It's a story.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking to myself about spec in general. And, with the business, like being able to let go of stuff. And so that was one of those things I decided to let go, So I don't know.
Well, that's been that's kind of been my advice. I give this advice to everybody. I've given it to you, Billy. We actually talked about it last week. Guys, if you're, decide who you are, I guess. So a lot of people, we're all fans. Hey, we're all fans, man. I've been a fan since I was a little kid, 12 years old, read my first comic, So we're all fans, which is fantastic. Well, we're also collectors. Most of us are collectors. So that's cool too. Awesome. Well, that shit gets expensive. Right?
Yeah.
It gets expensive. So now you start buying a whole bunch of stuff and you start looking through your collection like, you know what? I don't really need this anymore. The excitement of this, I've had it, I've read it, but I feel like I could let it go. But sometimes by the time we want to let something go, the value of it is kind of left. It's not as in demand anymore.
Yeah, everything goes down except super old keys.
Yeah. So there's kind of you start to learn there's a sweet spot between collecting and then selling to make money to buy more stuff, right? Maybe some people will start to dabble in the selling world a little more. You go to LCS, you'll buy 4 copies of something instead of 1 copy of something because
Yeah.
maybe a hot book and maybe I can make $10. You can make $10 on a book you paid $4 for. If you get a discount at your LCS, maybe you paid $3 for it. Now you can sell it for 10. Maybe you just made $30 selling some comics. It's not bad. Now that pays for your books next week, possibly.
Yeah, fun's the habit. Mm-hmm.
Could very well be it. However, you got to time that shit. And the problem with being collectors is we get that FOMO so bad, right? Or it's fear of missing out on something that obviously it's what FOMO is. And then once you got that thing that you were so afraid of missing out of, it makes you feel so good. You go to bed at night thinking, I got one of those. You're scrolling through your phone on Facebook and you're like, anybody got one of these? What do you think about one of those? You're going, I got one of those. Yeah, I got one of those. And it makes you feel really good knowing that you got one of those. But would you rather have that money in that comic in your box? Or would you rather have the money in the bank? If the answer is the comic in the box, that's cool. You got that comic in the box. Feel good about it, right? If you'd rather have the money in the bank, then sell that comic in the box and put the money in the bank, right? When I opened my store, I made a huge decision. And some of you who maybe have been around, follow me for a few years now, remember when I was started doing live sales at a very high level, I was doing them out of my house. I had some amazing personal books. Hulk 181 signed by Stan Lee and tons of dead guys. I used to call them I See Dead People books because half my case was signed by old dead guys and just amazing high grade keys, personal collection books, first signatures. Chad Cave, he has a 10.0, one of the first variants I ever did. If you think I would keep anything, it would be an eBass cover of a 10.0 of an eBass cover, the only one in existence. I sold it because I need money to run my business. Anyway, long story short, too late. Yeah, I sold. I'm not a collector anymore. Even all the shit behind me, it's all for sale. Original Mark Brooks art for Spider-Gwen for this cover. It's behind the Hulks. It's for sale. Most people can't afford it, but it's for sale. I have some amazing shit in here. It's all for sale. He-Man. He's for sale. You want to buy He-Man? He has the power.
Yeah, what about your Hulk 181?
Yep. It's right here. 7.5.
What about your quad signed 9.8 Wolverine? How much is that?
Just take a minute and drink that in for a second.
Is it for sale?
Venom. Signed and remarked by Stegman. Signed by Donnie Cates and Todd McFarlane. 9.8 with the Venom label.
Yeah. Are you going to sell it?
Nope. I mean, yep.
How much is it?
I don't know. Somebody make me an offer. It's for sale. So my point
700.
700 for the plastic bag that it's in.
Hey, you said make an offer. I thought it was a decent one.
Okay. Well, we can deny it. Anyway, my point is this, guys, is that, this isn't a Sean show off stuff. It's know when to sell your stuff because, Billy, you've grown so much, bro. And I'm excited to see you grow as a seller. You're a fantastic YouTuber. I've learned those ropes from you. Super grateful you've shown me how to do some of this stuff and kind of held my hand along the way for a few things. And, I'm grateful to have a chance to help you become a good seller, man. So you're taking some big steps, and you saying, yeah, I sold my Department of Truth, so I was ready to go. Sounds great, man. And guys, Billy has one of the most epic X-Men collections you're going to see anywhere. It's pretty awesome.
It's the only fully signed collection in the world.
It's 1 through. I know that Darren from Unknown Comics has a very prestige collection. They're not all signed, but I think he has them every one graded at a 7.0 or higher. I think he does.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I mean, and I get that. I mean, there might be higher graded ones than me, but I've got every artist writer on all of them. I mean, people are dead, man. I mean, they're really nice copies and stuff. I wanted to say something to Chad about he bought the thing. He bought the Teen Titans 12. In regard to that, Chad, this is where I struggle. Knowing that that's a big key character is some. See, I still have mine, right? And I know that it's going to grow. Yeah, you made a good profit, but your question is, did I make a win or a lose? Those are the things I have a hard time separating with. When it comes to Department of Truth, something that's an interesting story that's going to get picked up or is picked up and it'll be a TV show, that is not the same thing as a first appearance of a major character, Batman Who Laughs, right? So that's the struggle I have. I'm such a cover buyer, a variant ratio buyer, and I hoard them. That's the stuff that I'm letting go to move. I'm struggling with, I've got, 5 Secret Wars and they're all triple signed. And like, do I list that on my site? I can't. I'm a freak. I can't. But all the limited exclusives that are like something is killing the children, I'll sell that shit all day. Because there's only a point in regards to this conversation that shit's going to get to. It's not going to turn into X-Men 1. It's going to be hot and then it's going to come down. Even I was talking to someone today about Walking Dead #1. That might be the only prime example of an indie that really took off, and the show's still going. But that was a lot more expensive before than it is now.
Yeah, it was nuts. That came way down. So my answer, Chad, would be it's a win. It's a win. You made a shit ton of money on that book based on your investment. It's a total win. You can never. It's just like the stock market, guys, or Bitcoin, or wherever you're going to invest in. You get in, you make your money. You get out when you made a comfortable profit. You can always look back at anything and say, oh, I would have, I should have, I could have, I would have. Okay, but you didn't. So, don't cry over spilt milk. You can't change the past. Take it as a win. Chalk it up as a win. Be happy about it. And, there's always another hot book, guys. There's always another hot book. First Punchline. Everybody freaked out over the First Punchline. First Punchline. Oh, my God. First Punchline. Right? Okay. Sounds great. Now there's another person coming out. Miracle Molly coming out. Great. First appearance. There's always going to be some Marvel book. Pepsi Cola Man. Right? Everybody had to have Taskmaster, whatever. Super hot book. Then you move on. Or there's always the White Vision cover. Look at that shit from WandaVision. The White Vision cover. West Coast Avengers. How many times have we looked past that book
and not bought it?
Garbage.
Well, I look at it as not bought it.
Yeah, not garbage.
Liked it.
Avengers. Are there any keys in West Coast Avengers? No. I think the answer is probably no. I mean, that was the team Hawkeye was in charge of. Who gave a shit about that guy? No one.
I agree. I think Punchline is going to be successful, 100%. I think you should still invest. I think you should invest it earlier. But this new Miracle Molly thing, there's a lot of hype on it. I get it, but I don't think it's equivalent to Punchline.
Yeah, but there's always going to be another first appearance of a character out there that somebody's going to want.
Sure.
So if you miss one, wait for the next one, right? Make one, get your – if someone sold their Punchline now, somebody could say, you're stupid, that's going to take off someday. But you could say that about any book. First Batman Who Laughs, sell it. Okay, well, you never know it's going to take off again. Maybe it is. The first time to sell it should have been right in the middle of Metal Series #2. And its peak possible most popularness. But the first time an animated series comes out with Batman Who Laughs in it, which it's going to happen, Metal's going to be an animated series on HBO one of these days. It is. Batman Who Laughs, if they do a cool voice and make them awesome, will be even more popular. But you can wait forever, or you can sell it, make your money, and buy something else. Everyone collects their own way, and there's really no right or wrong way to do it. You know.
Well,
Well,
this is,
there is definitely a wrong way to do it.
well, well, let me just say that I think this is what I've come to realize, and it's still hard to do. But this is my advice. You can do however you want, right? But there's two types of hot. First appearances that you know will be big, and indie stories that are hot and get picked up. Like, for instance, maybe Noctera gets picked up, right? I haven't read it yet, but let's just say let's just say that maybe that's getting picked up. You know, Something is Killing Children. Those type of books will heat up, hold them. I say dump them when they get hot. But the first appearances of major characters, Punchline, whatever, Batman Who Laughs, if you can, try to keep one, because those are long term. If you want to make, that's where I'm going with this. Like, I'm having to make a decision now of dumping hot indies that are going to be picked up. That's like the game. So, I don't think they're long-term holds.
Okay, I can see that. So when you say dumping, right?
Well,
to me that's like a negative term.
Okay, so moving.
Yeah, selling so you can reinvest, right?
Well, in this case, Sean, it's not even about reinvesting into books. It's about reinvesting into myself and my business, because that's where the decision had to be made. You know, the disconnect from the collector. Yep. I'm still holding on to, you know, extremely big books.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So for me to be successful in Comics Elite, I had to make a decision. I'm no longer a collector.
Hard.
It's not, because there's always something else coming out that you're going to want. If I was still a collector, I would never sell the 1 per store variants. I'd always have them. The thank you variants, I would always have them. The premiere variants where you get 2 per store, you can only 2 per store, I'd always have one.
Yeah.
I have a huge long box of all these books that I could be like, yeah, look at all this cool shit that I got, because I got first dibs, because I know tons of store owners that do that. And hey, no harm, no foul, whatever. If that's the reason why you open the stores, take all the cool shit, then so be it. I'd rather be fucking rich, someday, hopefully, than have all these cool books laying around. I'd rather own a nice house, or be debt free instead of have a bunch of books in long boxes, because there's always another book. There's always another hot book.
I'm curious, Sean, this could be an attestament to what you're saying. What's your best book that you have?
First appearance of Flash right now.
Is it raw?
No, it's graded 1.5. It's worth $7,200, I think.
Is Flash one of your favorites, or it's just something you picked up somewhere?
Yep, just a book I picked up.
It's for sale?
Yeah. Yep.
So do you have any book that's not for sale?
I probably have maybe 10 books that I wouldn't sell. And honestly, I wouldn't sell them. Most of it's probably because some people, maybe they just may not want it. Like I have a Sheena. Sheena the She-Devil cover Ryan Kincaid did. It was one of our it was not the first variant, but it's his first Dynamite variant. He did Vampirella, then he did a Sheena. And he wrote first on it. I have all 3 covers, A, B, and C. They're all have first on it. I'll never sell those because the sentimental value to it is too high. But but if somebody swooped in and said, "Give me $10,000," I'd be like, sold.
I don't know. See, like,
hey Ryan, I sold your shit.
Like we did the Harley with Monty Moore, and I got the number 1, right, the number 1 Virgin. And I sent it off to get graded, and it came back a 9.8. And dude, and I have the original, and it means the world to me. Like, so that's like one book I probably would never sell, even though it's, whatever it's worth, it meant something to me. So I do have those too.
So let me talk to this dude real quick. I don't know what you mean by that. You're done collecting hot books, right? You're done investing in comics. It was never a passion in comics. I'm probably one of the most passionate dudes about comics.
So is he talking to you or me?
I don't know who's talking. I don't know, Mr. Real Reduce 6.
Real Rud Sick.
There you go. I can't say YouTube names.
Real Rude Sick. That's what I call him. So
Yeah.
In regard,
there's things I won't like. Here, let me show you something else real quick.
if that question's to me is no, I still have my. You guys, you never really see. Sometimes you see my serious stuff, but
So,
yeah.
Ryan Kincaid's first DC cover he ever did. It was a Batman Superman
Yeah, the connecting.
This is my half of it, and his wife had a custom frame made. So Ryan has one and I have one. This is not for sale. This literally, if somebody said I will give you $1 million for this, I would literally tell them no. Somebody please prove me wrong. Offer me $1 million for this, and I'll tell you no. Nope. It's because the sentimental value for this means way more to me than the money it could.
I don't know.
I swear to God, I wouldn't.
That's a lot of money. If someone offered me $1 million for my wife, I'd say, "Where's the check?"
There's a lot of ways to make money, brother.
Where's the money?
A lot of ways to make money. Yeah, I just I have a comic signed by Chris Claremont. It's just an X-Men comic. I forget the issue. Wolverine's claws are scraping down the cover.
Yeah.
It's just an X-Men book, Kenny X-Men. Chris Claremont signed it. He wrote Touchon on it. He spelled my name wrong. He spelled it Scene because he was in a rush. And I was like, I was a kid. This was my second Comic-Con, Chicago Comic-Con, before I even joined the Marine Corps, way back when I was a kid. And I have it signed. It's red label, CBCS. I'll never sell it.
Okay, so real Rudd saying basically to me, yeah, of course I'm a collector and I have my collection and stuff I can never get rid of. What I'm dealing with, what I'm struggling with the new store is I want to offer stuff to you guys that I've collected that's really great and give you a chance to get it, be able to separate myself from a little bit of hoarding collectingness so that you guys can.
Chad.
I love Chad.
Come visit me. Bring your wife.
And either of us said no.
I'll give you $1 million, and you have to be in the next room and listen. I'm just kidding.
Oh God, dude, that would.
I know Chad personally,
dude. If I had the money in my hand, dude, I would be in the room going.
Bro, I couldn't do that.
I'd be like, do her, yeah, get her.
Your wife is such a sweetheart, bro. I can never do that. That's so funny though. We have a deal.
I'd be in there rooting you on, bro, for $1 million.
Yeah. I just when you're ready to, I tell this to, I get a lot of people ask me for advice. I talked to somebody today about the same thing. I said, when you're ready to make that move from collector to seller, you have to really have, a conversation with yourself and be like, what are my goals from selling? Do I want to be a true professional seller? Do I want to just kind of be a hobbyist that sells on the side? What's your goal in making money? Do you just want to make money so you can buy more hot books that you're not going to sell either? If that's the case, then you're just feeding your own collection, which is fine. But if the true goal is to make money, to have nice things, to pay off debt, to buy a nicer house, to enable your wife to quit her job, to pay your kids through college, whatever the goal may be, then you really need to take a look at why am I collecting? Because if your job is to sell comics, you always have to buy more comics to sell those comics. So I love talking about the comics that I've owned. I've owned so many books that I've sold.
I have a hard time talking about it, actually.
And I don't see it as a regret. I don't regret selling any of my books. Amazing Fantasy 15. I helped facilitate an AF-15 that got a 3.0 way back when. And that's gone. That's fine. I've had Hulk 181's 9.0, Hulk 181 9.0 signed by Len Wein, Stan Lee, Herb Trimp, all a bunch of other guys I can't remember.
Romita.
Yep, senior. All these guys signed it. I sold it. I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it. I'm proud to say that I've owned those books and they've passed through my hands. I'm super proud to say that.
I have a hard time with some of it because I had put together some collections in the past that were incredible. And right now I'd be a millionaire if I didn't sell them. And I had money problems. I had the entire Hulk run. I had the entire Iron Man run. I had 3 runs of X-Men 94 complete. I had, and my Hulk 181s were trip quad sign like yours. I've had multiple X-Men. I've had, you can name it. I've built it and I've sold it.
Yeah.
And the only thing I ever held on to was my X-Men collection to complete the signing process, right? Because it was a goal of mine to achieve that.
See, you're looking back at regret as a collector that regrets having something you wish you still had. Look at it as a seller that should be proud that, hey, I was able to live my life and support myself and get it through this time of my life by selling comics. That's huge. You know what I mean? By doing so, you weren't digging ditches. You weren't working some shitty job, 4 jobs. You did it by selling comics. I've been able to provide a good life for myself. We got 25 people are employed.
No, look, hats off to you, man. I mean, you have an amazing, not a lot of people might know, but you have an amazing story. You started a couple years back, 4 years ago, something like that, or whatever. And you multiplied year after year and created something amazing, which is great. You provide, you have employees. I hope to hire someone eventually. I mean, but I just have this little room. But it all starts somewhere, and it's about your drive and stuff like that.
I tell you, I was the same thing, brother. I was in a little tiny ass room like you in Mountain View, California, in a tiny ass, little ass room, probably the same size you're in right now.
Mine's not even 10 by 10.
Yeah, I think it was an 8 by 6. It was a super tiny room, weird shaped. It had a sliding glass door on one side of it. And it was, I had one girl to work for me from 4 to 9 at night. And she came in and helped me with live sales. And eventually I had enough to where I could, hire somebody else and then blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. That's slow growth. That's what happens. But again, I raised money to hire her. I used to collect prints. I was a huge print collector. I would go to conventions and I would get these beautiful prints signed because I couldn't afford original art. Nobody hardly can. It's super expensive. And I would get prints and I would collect prints and they were super hot back then. I get these beautiful collector ones and I wound up selling a shit ton of them. I sold a bunch of old Zenescopes from some of the old fire artists that used to work on them. Some of the super collectible eBass covers way back when. Sold them all because I wanted to hire somebody because I saw the potential to make more money by selling more comics. I tell you, it's like Christmas. When Diamond comes in every single week, I get a shipment of Diamond every week, a giant pallet of comics come in. And there's sometimes other toys and trade paperbacks. And by the time they arrive, I forgot what I've ordered, right? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. I can't even remember what
comes in. It's like every week, it's like Christmas. I get a lunar shipment. It's like Christmas. I get to open up these humongous boxes of these hundreds and hundreds of comics that I own. I own all those comics. I pre-sold them to most people, so I got to ship them to them. But at that moment, they're all mine, right? Yeah. All the Diamond shit, it's mine. Sometimes I order stuff for me personally just to have and hold on to and enjoy for a little bit, and then I use it in a giveaway or something, right? Because there's more shit coming in, and I can't just pile stuff up on my desk to have it all just sitting there. It's like Christmas. We get shipments of CGCs and CBCS every week, boxes and boxes. I open at least 10.
That's got to be fun. I do too.
CBCS. That's even more fun because I totally forgot what that shit is. And I have employees that submit shit that I don't even know they submitted. So I get to look. That's why I open up every single box that comes back because I'm like, what are you fuckers submitting that I don't know about, And then I'm like, oh, look at this. We got 9.9 Turtles back. Last Ronin last week. Super exhilarating to get to open that shit up. It's so much fun, man. It's so much fun. But what's even funner to me is selling it to you guys, giving the joy of other people getting to buy this awesome thing, Like, oh, you got that? That's for sale. Oh, I want to buy it. It's just
like my site isn't, it's beginner site, right? And I put a lot of special stuff on there. But every time my phone dings, it hasn't done, but every time my phone rings, and I know almost every time I know who these people are from, the year.
Lots of names and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, pack it real careful, and I'm get all excited, and I enjoy that. Yep. I mean, of course, I'm a salesman. I've always been a businessman at heart, but I'm a collector too. Kim asked a question, what about books that spike hard before they're even released? then plummet. That happens, Kim, unfortunately. But in regard to the books you're saying, I truly hope Robin King comes back. I think it's a great character, and I'm holding those books. ASM 55 second print, I only got one of them, the 1 in 50, but I'm holding it just because I like it. But that's the problem.
Yeah, there's a pattern to some of those also, Kim. So ratios before everyone's pre-selling this ratio for Spider-Gwen. What is it? This new artist did it with the foot sticking out, the 1 in 25. I forgot what it is. Everybody's pre-selling this ratio variant for it's a 1 in 25. It's going for like $85, $90. Guys, that noise you're talking about?
No, that's a text.
Oh, that's the messenger. Sorry. Everybody hears, or everybody's pre-selling that book, so they're going to pre-order a crap ton of the regular covers. So ratios spike before they come out. They even out right before when they release that week. They dip the next week because no one cares about them anymore, and then they slowly start to creep up again. If they're a hot cover, if it's a shitty ratio, stay away from it. No one cares.
Look for low print ratios, of course. I mean, you don't want to get stuck with.
If it's a store variant, don't. If everyone's doing a store variant for a comic that's coming out, Gwenom versus Carnage. How many store variants were there for that? A crap ton, right? If there's a ratio for it, don't pay more than $24.99 for a 1 in 25. Don't pay more than ratio for it. So if it's a 1 in 50, you can probably find them for about $40. If it's a 1 in 25, you can find them for about $20. If there's no store variants for it, and it's like a $6.99 book, and it's a fire 1 in 25, that thing's gonna spike. It's gonna go up to $75, $80 if it's a fire ratio variant, like the Virgin Inhyuk Lees to the Marvel Tales they were doing for a while. Those things spike up bigger than shit, you know.
Yeah, it just depends. And of course, at the same time, buy whatever you like. I mean, this isn't about selling all your shit. This is just about Sean's experience.
Yeah.
My new experience I've always had an eBay store, but my new experience to doing a .com. You know what I mean? And
collect what you want. Simple as that, guys.
Yeah. So I buy all types of shit.
I still think Ace looks just like the Green Arrow guy, doesn't he?
He does look like him. And I remember that piece. That piece was sick.
Yeah.
I was so jealous on that one. There's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't sell that I keep. Like I have a Strange Tales annual #1, right? It's a mid-grade slab. There's only 4 graded. And it's the Marvel's first annual, basically. Okay, so it's in the book, it's called Marvel's first annual, technically. And it's signed by Stan Lee. I'm the only one in the world that's got it. Signed by Stan Lee. So to me, that means something. First Marvel annual, signed by Stan Lee, old as hell.
You mean is it graded?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So only one on the census is graded.
There's 4 graded on the census, but I'm the only one with the signed graded.
CBC or CGCS census?
CGC.
Have you checked the CBCS census yet?
No. But dude, no one bought that. It's just, it's just shit like that I keep forever. Or some book that I've been carrying around with me forever. Like the Wolverine trade paperback 3rd printing with 1 through 4. I have it signed by Chris Claremont. I've had it since I was a kid.
Cool.
I'll never sell it.
Yeah, stuff like that you've had since a kid. I have a Watchmen, old beat up ass Watchmen trade paperback that was mine for years. I had it when I was in the Marines, deployed. I had it on ship. I took that thing and had the artist. God, I can never think. I had the artist drew a sketch of Dr. Manhattan in it, and I'm never selling that. It's awesome. So, real quick, what did you read anything this week yet?
I read Stray Dogs.
You shut your dirty mouth. Why? You skipped Enoch, Berserker.
Oh, that was last week, bro.
Batman 106. You skipped all those books.
Here's an example of my life, Sean. Here's my example of my life, real quick, just for Can I explain why I haven't read anything yet?
You better have a good explanation.
I woke up.
No, you need to explain why you read Stray Dogs first.
That was last week.
Well, I'm talking about this week, you ding dong.
I forgot because I'm very busy. So I woke up. I went to the thing. I met Marat. I got 2 new exclusives, right? I got my comic books. I came home. I went live. I had Carla Cohen on for an hour. As soon as I was done with that, I went through all the exclusives to check for damages. That took 5 hours or 4 hours. Then, while I'm on the phone with a million people, then 5 minutes later, hey, Bill, join me on Nier. I haven't had a single second to read anything. So that's why. But I'll try to read something tonight when I'm done with my business. You know what I mean? Like, I have to like give up things to be a realtor, to have a .com, and to have a YouTube channel. Unfortunately, that deals with me reading.
I need some of those. I need more of those some video clips in my StreamYard so I can like I can find a clip of like a baby crying.
I figured you're gonna, or a cricket playing a violin or some shit.
Yeah, like so you haven't read anything because you're busy. Awesome.
You want? I'll show you something cool that I did get though. I don't know if you. I did get something cool.
I want to see cool stuff.
I got the secret cover.
Oh, nice. Those are like almost a 1 in. So in one case, it was 1 in every 33. We had those. In another case, it was 1 in every 25.
That's rare, dude.
Yeah.
I also got the 1 in 100 too, but
yeah.
But
Robin's new costume is kind of silly. Yeah, I agree. It's just I don't even think it's a thing. I didn't even know.
Is Miracle Molly the girl in the blue, or was that Damien's mom, or what was it?
That's Damien's mom. Bro, you need to read some comics, bro.
Dude, I just opened it. I was flipping.
That's Talia al Ghul.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Where is Miracle Molly in there?
She's towards the very front. She has 2 little panels. All you see is like the streak on her eye. Her face is in there. You only see like this part of her.
So they did a true cameo.
Yeah, it's cameo. She had. You don't even see her full face. She says like 2 things and that's it.
So I don't know. This is up to you, okay? And if you say no, that's fine. But you're launching your
Alien mañana.
Alien
Friday.
On Friday in the afternoon. Can I show him my first thing that I'm launching that night?
As long as you keep your pants on.
Well,
here I'll just show it real quick. My the stuff that
where I lost.
No. Here's so yes, here's the Alien coming out tomorrow. I'm sorry, God, I keep saying tomorrow. It's Friday.
How do you do that? How do you get the? That's all you type that in, right? I should.
You don't type this in. You make this in the graphics.
Okay, so you made it. You didn't type it.
Well, I have a guy that does.
You have a different thing than I do.
Guys, Death Rage. Who's contributed to the Kickstarter?
Okay, so I do want to say something about that, Sean. I've committed with Murphy to have them on my Wednesday show in the morning to talk about this, okay? Next week. So if you're welcome to come on, but I'm sure Murphy and Jamie will be on again to talk about the kick again.
There's Sammy. What's up, Sammy? He helps manage my YouTube page, and he's also my business partner at the Video Game Lounge.
Oh yeah, I've seen some stuff with him.
Death Rage, guys. Not almost 20 grand. It's funded.
That's a cool character too.
Frank Uzin. This is his cover. Fantastic cover. There's some great covers in this. This is a funny ad on the inside. His face. This is a LED screen that changes based on his mood. It's linked into his brain. Same with this. His dick is literally linked to his brain.
Look at all his pouches, dude. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a performance enhancing drug.
That's the ad. That's
the ad. Feel the rage. Rhythm male enhancement. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That shit's funny.
The covers are great, guys. We got Jason Metcalf, Marat Michaels with the homage cover, Frank Uzin, Jen Brumal, super sweet. Ryan Kincaid, I love this Kincaid cover. So good. This is the first appearance of a character called Candy. She is in this issue, so you don't want to miss that. Tyler freaking Kirkham on a foil cover. Yes, awesome. Ken Marion nailed this one. I love the feel of this cover. Also going to be a foil cover. Jamie Tyndall has a great cover of The Crazy Scientist with Mr. Cuddles looking up to see what's going on.
I got to say something about Ash Mahdi. He's starting to come up on my list
Dude,
He's
Ash Matty is super good.
that's the second cover I've seen from him, and they're both incredible.
And look at the
Oh my God.
yes. Look at that crazy awesomeness right there. Let's make it more juicy. There you go.
He messaged me after I gave him love for his first cover.
Yep. So here's some interior. We're not cutting corners on the interior art. So as you can see, the interior art is super solid. It's not throwaway crappy art. It's some good stuff. You get the origin of Death Rage right there. Pretty cool. Lots of cool stuff going on. Mr. Cuddles. You'll see who this guy is. You get Candy, her first appearance. Again, we're not screwing around with it. So the unlocks, there's some great unlocks. We have some add-ons coming in. Don't miss this, guys. Don't miss this. I know I'm kind of turning this into a commercial, but guys, this is so good. Look at this cover. This cover from Tyler Kirkham is I can't stress it enough. And then when you see these in real life, oh my Lord and baby Jesus, these are so good.
Yeah, paper quality is exceptional.
Yeah, we don't mess around with printing either. So push goals.
When is the last day?
It's 19 days, so I'll have to double check here in a minute.
So we're gonna, if you guys want to tune into Economics and Comics next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we'll have Murphy on and I think Jamie again to talk about this a little bit more and fill you in on any more unlocks.
So we've already unlocked 15,000. Every book is going to be signed by Murphy, the writer, and Jamie Tyndall, interior. He got a little bit of interior art going on there also, and also co-creator. I'm not signing all the books, but they'll be signed by Jane and Murphy. So 15 grand at 20K. So here in a little bit, we are going to hit this goal. You get a magnet of Candy, Jamie Tyndall cover, 25K, a button. We're going to hit that also. Ryan Kincaid sticker of Death Rage from the preview issue. You get the naughty bookmark, 40K. We'll be adding more stuff. 45K, a sticker of a metal bookmark, another sticker, buttons. So good, guys. Just there's Jamie. He's a ding dong. Love that guy. There's Murphy.
That's her new hair color picture. She was looking good in there. Who's that?
I
Curly?
don't know. That guy's weirdo though.
Is that the guy from the Three Stooges?
Talk about it, Creepo.
I hear woo, when I see that.
Yeah. She asked me for a bio. I said I sell comics. That's all I said. Okay. Anyway, so yes, Billy, what do you want to show us?
Am I allowed?
Yeah, dude. Of course you're allowed.
See you.
There you are.
All right. Well, so we got all that going on, and I have my first store exclusive.
Here, I'm going to give you the screen because I'm going to go pee. So, Billy, welcome, Billy, to the comics. You're in charge of Comics Eat YouTube.
The big $10,000 loser.
Don't screw it up.
Okay, guys. So most of you already know, but I'm really excited that I opened up my new store, economicsandcomics.com. Check it out. You can use code ECON for 6% off. But this Friday, I am launching my first ever exclusive for the store. It's a Mike McComb variant. He does Zombie Tramp and Amagala Action Lab. It's hardly thin. It's going to be 69 limited sets. And there's going to be 10 chrome and 10 metal. Okay, and that's it. Really low print. We're going to have Mike on. He's really excited. You're going to get all your orders, right? And then when I sell out eventually, I'm going to randomize, and one person's going to get the number one set. That's how I'm going to do it. My giveaway will be you will get the number one of 69 of the set. So here is my first ever cover for economicsandcomics.com. Hardly thin, exclusive, limited to 69 from Mike McComb. Okay, there will be a booby cover too. I can't show that to you, but let me just tell you, as Mike McComb said, you can dial a phone with him. And it's going to launch at Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll go live. Or no, 8 p.m. Eastern Friday. I'll go live as well. It'll be live on my site. You can use code ECON for 6% off.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. So he already showed this to me, and the instant I saw it, I was like, wow, I am jealous. I wish that was my exclusive cover. It's so good. I
had to come out strong. There's not a lot either. And I priced it at $59.99, and I think that's reasonable.
Look how juicy that cover is.
I want everyone able to get a set. Now, I've also pre-screened everything. I'm getting replacements printing on a couple books, so everyone will get high grade copies.
Those are bigger than your nose.
I wish I could show the boobage.
In direct proportion to your nose, those are bigger than your nose.
I can show the chrome.
Show your chrome.
There'll be a chrome nice and a naughty metal limited to 10.
I did PFAST. Yeah, that's a nice chrome. Guys, those chromes look so good in person. You're looking at that through a bag that dilutes its shininess. It's so hard to show those. Yeah, look at those. Look how gorgeous that is. And
even the nips come out a little bit. Look at that. You can't see them, but then, what's that? No, but so I'm really excited, and I appreciate you giving me this chance to show it.
Yeah.
This is a big investment for me. This whole thing has been a big investment and taking a chance. And I'd love for you guys to take a chance with me on these. And that's it.
Take a chance on me because I got boobies.
Goodbye. And then that's it. Again. Thank you. I think that was a decent pitch.
Oh, show the back cover.
What?
Back cover.
Oh, this is really cool, bro. This is really exciting.
The Green Arrow wants to see the back. Oh, look at that. There's a logo.
I was pretty excited to have it by myself for once.
I like it.
Anyway, I'm really I really hope the best for Michael McComb, and hopefully maybe you get to work with him too. He's really excited. He's really nervous, but he has got talent. That is fire, dude. He's got some major talent.
There's a comic ship in brown paper bag with some wet ones.
What you do with it when you get it doesn't matter.
Mr. Dreams, your profile picture is making me thirsty. If you want a 1 in 25 or something, and you order 25 copies of it, we can definitely work something out with you. You have to email the website. Email us at customer service or whatever it is, customer service at comics.com or customer service at gmail.com. I can't remember my own email address. The girls will hook you up though. Send us a message on Facebook or email us through the website, and we will hook you guys up if you want something.
Chiapple. I was saying Chappelle. Chiapple, you have to go to economicsincomics.com at 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday to get it. I have to be fair. I got to everyone have a chance at. I can't hold them. You know what I mean?
So, Mr. Chiapple, your car looks like a plain old normal car. I don't know why you have a profile picture of your car.
Dude, is that a Sentra like sport? I think it's cool. Buy my chrome. Shit's dope. That car's dope.
It just looks like a normal car.
I like it.
Sure, it's cool, but it just likes a normal car.
I have a hard time seeing it. I bet you it's all souped up, dude.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm just curious because it just seems weird to me. Plus, I like poking fun at people. I poke fun at myself all the time, so you got to be able to laugh at yourself and other people.
Sean's trying to come back. Trying to come back for the car.
There you go. It's a Subaru Legacy GT.
Oh, dude, that thing's fast, dude.
Yeah. See, I don't know anything about cars. That's why I asked.
It's a lifestyle. It is. It is. I have a friend that buys those over and over and over again.
I saw it has the fin on the back, so it's got to be cool. That means it's
spoiler.
Means the fourth spoiler means it goes fast.
Look at these people, dude. Look at Sammy's like, dude, that's Sammy's like, you're fired. Dude, don't come in. You know, I hear you guys are have a pretty good time over there. Every time I call or talk to some of you guys are over there having a great time at the. Why don't you talk about that?
Sammy's got a Porsche. I tease him all. It's all customed out and wrapped and rims and shit, and I tease him about it all the time. I'm like, when you get rid of that piece of shit Porsche.
That's dope.
It's a really nice car, though.
Everyone makes fun of my car. I don't care.
Yeah, he does. Get a new car. Your rims spin? They spin? That's not a thing anymore, is it?
Spinners.
on the rims. So I wish you would have read some comics, bro, because Noctera is super freaking good. It lived up to the hype. I love the story. I love the art. It's Scott Snyder is very non-linear. I do not have a minivan. Scott doesn't tell a story in a linear manner. Like this happens, this happens, this happens. He bounces around, but by the end of the issue, you really understand who the characters are, what they're doing. You understand what their mission is. You think you know what's going on. He's probably going to throw a loop in it. There's a twist at the very end. Who you think is a bad guy turns out he's not a bad guy. He could be the one that's going to save everybody. I super can't wait to read the next one. Good job to Tony Daniels and Scott Snyder for that. Matt Kint, I hope I'm saying your name right, Matt. If you're listening, dude, he had 3 books that made it into my top 10. He was co-writer on Berserker with Keanu. He wrote Eonak, and he wrote damn it, I knew I was going to forget it. It was my number 10 pick, the FBI with the case, hard case or something like that. Great book. Issue number 2 just came out. It's super good. So
Fear Case.
Fear Case. Yes. Super good. Man, I love that story. So guys, Berserker, I'll talk about that. It's the most violent, gory. The art is fantastic. There's not he lets the artist tell a lot of the story, which is great. Something amazing happens in it. I'll tell you one of my favorite parts. He punches a dude in the stomach. He rips out one of his ribs, and he stabs another guy with his rib. That's brilliant.
Classic John Wick.
So it's if John Wick was even more of a badass than what he is, and there's a big twist at the end again where you're like, oh shit, what's going on? Fear Case, there it is. It's so good, guys. So there were some great. Yes, there were a bazillion copies of Berserker sold because of 1 in 1,000 out there. But what's good is that it lives up to the hype. It would have been terrible if it was a terrible issue. Then, I mean, shame on them. But they did it right. They knew they had a hit on their hands, and they maximized it. They gave us a chance to get the book signed by the celebrity Keanu. I mean, he's such a huge mega celebrity. You can't argue with that, like him or not. He's a mega celebrity. He's been in some of the most great nerdiest movies ever. He's Neo, for Christ's sakes. He's Bill and he's Neo. I mean, come on. There's some of the best nerd movies ever done. They gave us a chance to get it signed by him and graded. So good on Boom for hooking that up. Good on Keanu for being willing to do it. The story's fantastic. The art's fantastic. The way they tell the story, the pacing is great. I was blown away by how good Berserker was. The printing quality is great on it as well. Eonak is also a fantastic story. I love the art in it. They took so much time in the art. It makes sense. It draws you right in and keeps you interested until the end. Man, great week of books this week. Super happy. So, Bill, go read those books, and we got to talk about it next week.
I didn't get. I'll read the others, but I didn't get Berserker because I had ordered so many through. I couldn't find. I did not want to buy one copy.
Gotcha.
I was like, I'll wait.
Gotcha. We should be hitting. We got our Star Wars variants have been fulfilled. We did a store exclusive for Star Wars 3. Those have all been shipped out.
Are you out of those?
Virgins, yeah. We just have trade dress left. That's it. Do you have Virgins on your website?
I think I have a couple Virgins left.
Yep, go get them. Yeah, it's so good. He's John F. and Wick.
So what? Did you read the Star Wars? Is it the first full appearance of the major bad guy? What?
It's in. You guys need to watch my top 10 review. I do of the comics for the week because I talk about it. I go, where are those? Where are the bad guys at? Where are those 2 super cool badass bad guys that were on the 1 in 25 ratio variant, or was it 1 in 10? Whatever it was from Star Wars High Republic #1.
Oh, the 2 bounty hunter dudes?
Where are those dudes? We're still waiting for them.
No, that's not the major bad guy though. It's something called it's like the Swarm or some shit like that. It's like some weird thing. Is that in there?
Yeah, there's a thing, but it's not a thing.
Well, that thing is supposed to be a major villain in the story, so that could still be a huge book.
It is definitely the first appearance of that.
Yeah,
It's getting late.
you're still looking for those bounty hunter dudes,
Yes.
which is they're cool, but like this character supposedly in number 3, which I haven't read yet, is going to be like almost like a Sith Lord or something, like something big. So I don't know, what is it? Is it like a hive thing or something? I don't know what it is.
It definitely feels like it's got dark side stuff going on in there. This is the one I'm looking for. Oh, come on, man. Hold on. Let me
Oh yeah. You know that I've been trying to get all my paperwork right for the diamond. I finally got my someone mentioned it. My TPT, because in Arizona it's a little bit more difficult. And I got it and I applied online. I'll see. They haven't messaged me or nothing.
okay. This one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Where are these dudes? Come on, man.
They're cool looking.
I don't want some plant-based bad guy in the basement in the basement of a cornfield. I want these guys. He's got like a scorpion weird thing on his or her. I hope it's a her. He has a midriff showing.
Like an aliens thing?
Yes. Come on, man. Where are these dudes? They're teasing me. Dirty, dirty teases. Anyway, yep. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Real Rud 6. Top 10 and skip it videos. Yeah, we definitely so we're gonna next week, we're actually gonna separate the two. We're gonna, because our top 10 videos 45 minutes long.
Yeah, you gotta cut the time in half.
We're going to have two separate videos. We're gonna have our skip it's is gonna be one video, and then our top 10s will be another video.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Does not turn like a chick Vin Diesel from Pitch Black. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can see why you would think that from the previews, but I didn't get that comparison at all. Super good. Really liked it. Really liked it. So I think that's about it, guys. I don't want to hold everybody up. It's we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. Which
my head hurts really bad. So
Bill, I'm so sorry about your loss this evening.
that's okay, man. This week was probably the most impossible week ever.
But here's the good news, brother. You are guaranteed a chance every single week to win $10,000, brother. Every week.
Thank you.
Every
amazing. If I ever win it, that'll be amazing, and it'll be.
So the first person that says, Bill is the best. Who says Bill is the best can be the guest for next week. So if you watch towards the very end and we're still live, or if you jumped in 1 minute ago and you can type really fast, either way, Bill is the best. Now you got to be on next week, or I'm going to pass it on to the backup. So we'll get a number 2, a number 3, a number 4. So there we go.
I see
Ferrari.
I see on mine. I see go up. I see finger collectors first.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That went really fast. You're right. Sorry, Fernardi.
It's right after Rick James.
Effing Collector. I see that guy.
Oh, yeah. Effing Collector. I always call him Finger. I don't know why.
Effing Collector.
So
FNG.
Collector. So next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on my channel is when it's going to be.
And Santiago Chavez will be number 2. So you have to go. The link is in the description of this video. You have to go to Economics and Comics next week.
Santiago, both of them are my subs. So.
All right, cool. And then number 3 is Real Rud 6.
Wait.
Bill is the best.
I see Finger, Santiago, Real Rude 6.
Yep, Santiago, and then Real. You're the third backup. So
if they don't come,
Real
Rudd backup.
Yep. All right. So who's a sicko that has been around for a long time? I'm sorry, but the first person that jumps out at me that I remember seeing her name all the time is Kimberly Kraft.
She's been around for a long time, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Anybody else in here that is always in the sales? I always
Ace
recommend.
Booney is everywhere.
Oh, Ace. Yeah, Ace. He's been with me for a long time also. Ace. So
He's
you
on
guys
top.
are
He's everywhere.
so you guys are on the list. So next ones. So effing collector, you're number one for next week. Okay, so if you're not there, Santiago, you're his backup. If neither one of those guys show up, then real rug 6, you're the third standby. Now, if FN shows up, sounds good. The next week, I'm going to put Kimberly Kraft in there. Okay, back on this channel.
As a backup or as first?
No, as a primary. She's primary.
Oh my God.
Then I'm going to put Ace, right? Because Ace has been a sicko for a long time. Chad, you have been around for a long time with me, but you're a new sicko to Billy's channel, from what I understand.
Wait, who?
Chad Cave. And then
We're getting way ahead of ourselves here.
I know. Not stealing my soul. Yep. So I'm going to guarantee those guys because I remember them being some of the very first people I've seen when me and you just started doing stuff together on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep. So those guys are going to get some guaranteed shots. And then I'll pick some super loyal old schools from there. Like Chad will be on there. Chad has definitely been around since I very first opened my store. I'll put Chad as a third standby. And then we'll open it back up after that. But I will take care of some of the old schools here for a little bit.
So
Okay.
next Wednesday, same time, my channel.
Next Wednesday, same time, Billy's channel, Economics and Comics. Super guys, thanks for the support. We're almost at 2,000 subs on this channel. We just broke 17. We were at 17, 16-ish last time I checked. So thank you so much for the support.
Oh, by the way,
Yep.
we're almost at 9,400. We're almost at 10 grand, guys. We need to get to 10 grand so I can give all these prizes away.
Economics and Comics. We just sent you our prize. Hopefully,
I'm excited. You're going to be prize number 20, and I'm capping it.
I don't know if you know what it is or not yet, but
I have no idea.
okay, cool. It's on the way. I'll give you a hint. It's a slab, and it's a 9.8, and it's got a couple signatures on it.
It
So
better not be my Hell Arisen.
I mean, my Hell Arisen.
The one that I was supposed to win from all those comments.
They didn't get enough comments. You don't
How
know what
many
you're
did I
not-
need? There was 100 in there.
Oh, there's Robbie Carter. Yes, Robbie. He was on my very first. Rob's a part of history, man. Me and Rob go way back. Rob, good to see you, bro. I didn't even recognize that Robert Carter. I didn't recognize you call yourself Robert.
You know what we should do for Kim? If Kim ends up winning, instead of, well, she'll probably want the money, but instead she'll have the option to get flown out to go on a date with Comic Joel. You have no idea what it is, but
I don't understand those inside jokes and stuff. Yeah, Robert Carter. So that was back before you could even go live on Facebook. It was in a group called Nick's Comic Book Auctions. I got added to the group. I did a huge stacker sale, pretty much. It was all my prints and stuff we did. It was awesome. I made a ton of money on that sale, and it really helped. That was the sale I was talking about that helped me able to hire somebody else. So yeah, very cool.
Crazy said, take the money.
Okay, guys, thanks again for all the support. We're almost to 2,000 subs. We're going to do a big giveaway. I'll kind of spoil it. We're giving away a Thanos on the throne statue at our 2,000 sub giveaway.
The big one?
Yes.
Dude, I love
one
the
that's
one with the
always
little,
at my desk.
the one with the custom thing you got made for it?
Not the custom thing.
Okay.
I'm giving, but it's a straight up Thanos on the throne statue where he's sitting there and he's got the Infinity Gauntlet. It lights up. Yes, we're giving that shite away. We're giving it away
I
for our
love
2,000
that.
sub giveaway.
That's cool.
So, yeah, get in there. Make sure you're subbed. YouTube shows you stats. It's surprising how many people watch the videos that aren't subscribers.
Dude, you have no
It's
idea.
almost shocking. So,
I've managed to get it now. It used to be pretty bad, like what you're thinking. but like I've looked at those stats and talked to people about it before. I've managed to get it now to 75% are subscribed, 25% are just watching.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's pretty good though. But like, imagine if those 25% were subscribed, I'd be at like, 12,000 right now. Or,
Yeah. So guys, get in there. You can't win if you're not a subscriber. Straight up. I check to see if they're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, you can't win. You may be the number that comes up or the person I pick, but then if you're not a sub, next.
Is there going to be a dedicated video for it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I plan on getting some. Billy's really good at putting up preview videos of videos coming up. I just go live so I can get the previews up. How do you win? I will tell you soon, TC Jordy. You will find out how.
Thank you, Okinawa.
Also, I'm starting a Patreon, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be epic. I'm trying to make the best comic Patreon literally ever. And if you guys know how I do things, I try to make things the best ever. I would rather make less money, sometimes no money, and give you guys epic stuff than try to jump in and do something and milk everybody for a bunch of money and then everybody realizes it sucks. Look at our mystery boxes we did for all of last year and early this year. Those mystery boxes were the most epicest mystery boxes ever. They put those other crappy ass ones to shame. Other people try to do. Put them to shame, right?
Actually, we're getting close. We might be doing another one soon, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we should be doing
It's
something.
been a while.
It's just been so busy. Okay, so I got to roll, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sean.
Comic Kingdom of Canada is calling me.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Spencer. We're wrapping up live on YouTube. Spencer, say hi to everybody on YouTube. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I got a bad connection. Oh, that was close. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Have a great night. Bill, you freaking rock. Sub up to Economics and Comics. And we will see you. We'll see you next week. Say hi, Spencer.
Hello.
You're live on YouTube. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, eh?
Hello to everyone.
ComicKingdomofCanada.com. Go to his website and buy some cool shit.
You can use code Econ 5 over there.
Yep, Econ 5 works on his website too. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Have a great night. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you next week on Billy's channel.